the war started and everyone just like rushing about and trying to find places to stay because you couldn't stay at your own home. Until you've actually been in that situation, no one can understand. We just had to pack all our bags and go in huge mountains and trees, like hiding away from the other side, because if they find you, they can shoot you. If there's bombing going on, then you're not allowed to go to school, and if you do, then they have to teach you how to try and survive and how to hide under tables and go and find shelter.
I remember the night we said goodbyes, and it was really hard to leave. My dad came with us as well. I remember the last time I saw him, I just looked back and he was on the other side and we were on this side. We were going up to the aeroplane.
Came to England and at the moment I didn't understand any of it, you know what I mean? Because I didn't understand these things then.
I was quite sad to leave my friends. Really, it was a life-changing experience, moving halfway around the world.
I will always remember it, and I will never think, well, it's not a good country. It was very peaceful and very calm.
I really miss it now, thinking back. Even though it wasn't a very free country and I couldn't do what I wanted and all that, but I still really miss it, and I had a lot of good times. The one thing that I really miss about it is not seeing my relatives and family for so many years.
When I came here and my family decided they wanted to stay, I was not happy at all, because maybe this country is better at that time or nicer, but it wasn't home.
When I came over here, it was like a really, really long journey. It was really weird when I first got over it because I didn't actually go to where I was going to live.
Came to England and couldn't get to school because I was in waiting list because I came in between the years, because I came in July, I think. Actually, I didn't even go to school for 1 year. I was just looking out the window, really. There's nothing to do and it was so boring.
For the first year nearly, I would cry every single night.
All the war and trauma and seeing bombs and people getting killed and stuff, and then coming to a new country, it was like two traumas in one because I couldn't speak English.
When I went to school, it was difficult because my accent hadn't fully gone. I kind of got bullied a bit by that. I had to move schools.
When I started going to school, life got even more harder, and I thought staying home is the hard part. Everybody's sitting down in the classroom. If I'm going to stand up and I'm going to walk out the room, everyone's going to look at me. And believe it or not, I was scared of that. I just wanted to be invisible. I was scared to ask questions that people may laugh at, and because of not asking questions, I made a lot of mistakes.
And then I had to go to this school, and I had some of the worst experiences there. I had some good memories and some really bad memories as well. It was bullying, and I wasn't very good at English either.
I found it very difficult because it was a really big school and it was quite hard to fit in, because if you didn't speak the same and if you didn't act the same and if you didn't think the same as other children, then they're not going to accept you because you had to be exactly the same, and obviously I wasn't.
When you're laughing, people come up to you and they say to you, "Why are you laughing?" But if you're crying, no one's going to give you a tissue and say to you, "Stop crying." They were saying, when people come to England, why do they speak different languages? Why can't they speak English? So if they can't speak English, go back. But there was people who didn't want me to move forward. And there was nobody else, they were just kids like me. They wanted me behind them, not front of them. And I think to do that, they gave me those looks.
They should encourage children who have come from different countries and actually let them participate in everything that's happening in the classroom.
Teachers need to be a bit more understanding.
Each individual has their circumstances and their past, and they can't actually forget it when they come into schools. And all I want to say is that the teachers actually need to help the children that really need the help.
Rather than laugh at how people talk when they come from a foreign country, try and help them. Even if they talk a bit different, still the same, aren't they?
And it's really hard because you feel really isolated, because no matter how hard you try, one day everyone just pushes you away. And until that day comes where you can actually sit down with someone and talk to them and them understand you, then that's when you can find friends. That was my best times, because I think from then onwards I could be myself and I could express my feelings and how I feel, and I can talk to people and people could understand me. I could get really good friends.
I did join FAB, Friends Against Bullying. I went there as a victim and then came out to be a member. I started helping other people who got bullied.
Everything started to feel normal again. I started to feel that England's my home, and it is now. So I've actually felt like I'm fitting in.
I don't feel like I don't belong here. I feel like this is my home and I'm just settled in here. I think I've settled in quite well.
I know it seems like you should be from one country or should be from one community and one person, but you can have multi, can't you? And you can have a little bit of both. And that gives me more understanding of the culture there and the culture here.
Well, I'm enjoying life now. I've made lots of new friends. Change is good and change is bad, but really change is good, isn't it?
I've really gotten used to this place. I can't leave this place now. This is like a second home. So I really like it here. Even though it's not my own country and my family's not here and stuff, there are a lot of nice people and a lot of people who make you feel welcome here.
They struggle so much there, and I think if I was there then I would struggle. So I feel like, well, I have to do this for everyone that lives there. Do you know what I mean? Not just for me, but for my family and everybody else.
Everybody just has their own style of themselves. I think that people should accept that more. Difference is good. Everybody's the same inside. Everybody's special on the outside.
Just be confident and just believe in yourself and don't let anyone put you down.
I think life's gone a lot easier though, because I've learned a lot and I can make my own decision rather than depending on people. And I'm really proud of what I've done, and I've done it all by myself. I don't know, things like these make a person stronger, I guess.